Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Catalunya. We are here in the Spanish hills of the Catalonian capital. We will be going and preparing for a 45-minute amateur event. And like I said in the Discord, don't try searching that up. Amateur event in the Catalonian hills is gonna bring you a whole different website than the XCL one. I do wanna introduce somebody that I have been starting this broadcast with, and he's here today. It's Johnny Dutch Buddha. Welcome, and I hope we're gonna be enjoying.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy some action here on the Catalunya circuit. 45-minute race. Hope everybody enjoys it and enjoys the stream. And see some good overtaking, passing, racing, defending.
Well, welcome Lynch, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you chatting here for the first time. I think you have been following for a while now. We did something with the mic today, ladies and gentlemen. We put off the noise cancelling so we can just put it here in front of us. So if we have any differences in chat sound, game sound, let us know so that we can adjust the sound mixer if we need to. We do see Mr. Six Scarab at the moment in 144.2, 144.3 with a couple of guys still lagging behind. I did see in practice we have been taking a little sneak peek, and we had our unfortunate racer of yesterday, Andam, doing a 42.9. So we will be waiting to see what Andam is going to be pulling out of the head during this practice and of course qualifying. Thank you, Lynch. Then we will keep the sound as is. Well, this is Johnny's first time streaming, so I will be possibly doing most of the talking, but he needs to get back up to speed, or he needs to get up to speed, getting used to talking in clear air, acting like a schizophrenic on the stream. Sounds good here. Thank you, David. That's what we want to hear. We are looking at Andam with Meatburl just 1/10 ahead of Six Scarab. We have Inrigid in third, but we will see a lot of switching positions as soon as we get close to qualifying, and of course during qualifying itself. We are for the people just joining, I am not alone today. We did have a surprise, of course. I did start this broadcasting adventure with Dutch Buddha. Dutch Buddha is here with me today, so I will be shutting up sometimes, giving him the ability to talk and give his opinion on overtakes, mistakes, accidents, crashes, all what XCL has to offer. Please bear in mind, I had to get used to talking into thin air and talking to a wall. My neighbors think I'm schizophrenic, and I think everybody in the street does at this point. But yeah, let's welcome Johnny. Johnny is here with me, being an IRL friend for over 25-30 years. So he is joining me. He'll be talking about corners, race positions, overtakes, strategic decisions. We're going to be trying to do it together. So here we are. Dutch Buddha is here.
Dutch Buddha is here. We are now with the exclusive esports driver.
And them already being on a 143.8, 143.9. He can be about a 8 tenths, 9 tenths faster than what he already did. So we have 6 Garrep in third, Meatburl being in first. I have seen Meatburl being very, very quick in practice and qualifying, but Meatburl almost, and it's not, we're not doing blaming and shaming on the XCL broadcast, of course, but Meatburl almost always having bad luck in the races, falling back. So very fast driver, not as lucky in the races. Yes, we also have Gamble Jungle, Lynn Richard, of course Switzer Motorsport, iDodo, Mr. TZ3 and Mr. M, which is Mr. M Chawutariu, our Romanian friend. We have Roydy, Ghost Navigator, and Sven Bodemans, Sven Botermans, as we like to say in Dutch. See Craft Racer and Real Lucky Fish, who was on the Nordschleife yesterday. We do see another known name, Jack Darms, who has been having quite a few of solid races the last couple of weeks. And who else than Doug Boss? We must not forget Doug Boss. Always a fast guy, always fighting for top 5 positions. So let's see what he can do today in those 45 minutes on Catalan. And iDodo, it's good to see you try the Honda, fight for the win. Win might not be possible, but seeing a Honda on track, or any car for that matter, any car that's not a regular car, is very, very fun to see. So I wish you the best of luck getting that Honda close to the top 5.
Hello David, thank you. It's a few minutes away from qualifying. It's always a bit of a tension moment. Some guys are good in it, some guys are not so great at qualifying. Me myself, I'm not the best qualifier.
We like to say we have qualifiers and we have racers, or some guys can do both, but like we have mentioned in the past, we have great qualifying guys, very, very fast paced on one lap, and lagging a little bit. That's probably what's keeping a lot of guys just below Pro, just below Alien. If they're gonna be quick in the qualifying and you're losing out on the race, yes, that's gonna be an issue for the race pace, of course. As we see iDodo getting out first, or Switzer Motorsport got out of pit first, but iDodo doesn't want to lose any time in that tricky Honda. Good evening, Menno, welcome to the stream. I hope you're going to be enjoying. We are with 2 people today. I have Dutch Buddha with me for his first stream. Give him a bit of time to be adjusted talking to a screen. As we will go on board with iDodo for the first warm-up lap, and we will be watching him go around for his first push lap in the Honda. Would love to see this thing in the top 5 at the end of the race. go, Idodo. Warm-up lap done, going to the first corner. We will be following him around for the first quali lap, and then afterwards we will be going through the field and hoping to see a very competitive Catalonian server tonight. Who do you think is going to be first, Johnny? Have we been watching practice?
Oh, I don't have...
Who's going to take P1?
I don't pay attention enough, but I think it will be between Idodo and he's always a good guy. Meat Pearl, Doug Boss is always in there. I think those four men will go for the pole position. Maybe some other guys will surprise us.
It's going to be, in my opinion, we're going to have Endem, 6 Carab, Doug Boss, and possibly Switzer Motorsport snatching a P2, P3 away from one of these guys. I don't think Idodo is going to be fast enough in the Honda, but like you say, let's see if we're going to see any surprises today.
Yeah, but Idodo is known for his quick qualies. This is not his main car, so it will be difficult for him.
We see Idodo going through the chicanes up into the last corner. Let's see what he's going to be putting down. If it's a clean lap, dirty lap, we will know in about 4 or 5 seconds. .144.6 for Idodo, about 1.5 seconds off the pace. Off the pace in practice that was. Quali is always different. So we do see Endem and Craft Racer. You don't see it a lot, but we do see it today on the broadcast. 144, 6.55 for Endem and Craft Racer. 144, 6.55. This is very close as we're gonna get it. If this is, I was gonna say, if this is gonna be our starting positions, that's a pretty amazing sight to see.
Yeah, at the same time, drivers, pretty amazing to see. Kyle Membo just went under it with 2 tenths, 4.15.
Kyle Mabon, 144.4, Nin Richards, 222 behind, and then we have Endem and Craft Racer both 2.5 tenths behind, almost 2.5 tenths. Let's go on board with Endem. He was very unlucky yesterday. Had a big bounce after the windy uphill section up towards Carousel. Touched the grass, couldn't get back on track anymore. Had a big bounce off the curb and straight into the barriers. Very unlucky. He went to the pits, he made it luckily to the pits, didn't quit, repaired his car and joined back in the race. Very unlucky, but as I said yesterday, a big applause for repairing and continuing for Endem.
And here he is going to the first 2 corners, and it's up to Renault, wrong, and it's braking for Repsol. And after that we get Seat, he's now in the Repsol. Going to the Seat corner. Then a little straight up to Worth. And we have a straight again, and then he's going for Kapsa, a very fast corner. Straight, and then you go for the slow hairpin, that's called La Caxa.
For our Spanish viewers, is that
for
our Spanish viewers, is that La Caixa or is that La Casa? How do we say that? La Casa, Mi Casa, Su Casa, something like that. Good evening, Web. Are you you are not in the lobby today, but we have seen you race, Web. I think you've seen the recaps, the races itself, probably the broad. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a technical issue. As I was talking about, taking a look at Nin Richards in a Catalonian evening tonight. We are at Barcelona. Sorry for the mishap. Our mic has been doing a little bit weird stuff tonight, but we are looking at it and we fixed it. But if you haven't heard us in a while, let us know in the chat, so we can fix these things faster for you. I hope you all haven't been googling the 45-minute amateur night in the Catalonian hills, because that's for the Discord only. That's Discord only. We are not gonna be googling that stuff, and if you do, make sure it's after 10. No kids are around, no wives are around, and then you might be enjoying yourself. But don't Google amateur night in the Catalonian hills. That's gonna be very, very disappointing, or very, very exciting, depending on how you look at it. But in Richard, P2, we have Anden, P1, with 3 minutes to go. In Richard in second, 6 Carab in third, and we are going on with 6 Carab with the top 5, top 7 very, very close to each other. We have the top 5 guys, or the top 4 guys we should say, with Endem being in a class of his own tonight. We have Lynn Richard, Six Carab, Meatball, Kyle Mabon, Craft Racer and iDodo, all within 2-3 tenths of each other. That is going to be very, very exciting the first couple of laps, as we have 2 minutes left with Six Carab possibly putting in 1 lap of fuel, 2 laps of fuel, doing a warm-up lap and doing 1 more qualifying round. I do hope, as we're looking at the quali splits, this is gonna be an all-out battle with 34 racers on track. 34 cars on track, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a nice amount of cars. Some will be lapped, some will not be lapped. I hope we see a clean racing today.
iDodo in the Honda at P7. I have to say the Honda is an amazing car. I have driven it. It's fast, it's unpredictable. That's gonna be in racing mode. That's gonna be a handful. Car likes to snap its back. It likes to understeer. It likes to move. The Honda is a pretty hard to handle car. As we see Endem being done with qualifying, made a mistake in the first corner, not able to make another lap, so he is back in the pits. We will be taking a look at Mr. Richard. Six Carab is done with qualifying. He's not going to be going out anymore. Kyle Mabon done. BMW Mr. Switzer Motorsport is done as well, as we see NSR Styles also being done. Lynn Richards, Pete, coming up on the 5th corner, going through the 5th corner and up to the 6th and 7th. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve? Can he extend the gap? Can he improve a position? I don't think he's going to make up 7 tenths. We will be watching it, because what else would we do on a broadcast? As we see Nin Richard finishing his last quali run with no improvement. These top 4 guys already being done. Meatball coming up on the 3rd, 4th last, 4th to last corner. Being the last, not the last on track, the 3rd last car on track. I think that's with my bad eyes, car number 1 and car number 4, 9 something. We'll be looking. With Meatball staying in 5th position. And we do have our quali complete. I was trying to find the guy that was still on track, but we were not on time. But we have. And then P1. P2 is for Nin Richard, and P3 is what I didn't see. Mano P, first race the race and then watch the race, yes.
Hello, Crisscross.
Mr. Crisscross. That's exactly what we were saying, Craft Racer. The whole top 2 until top 9, top 10 are so very, very close together. It's gonna be very, very exciting. Very, very exciting first few laps and possibly a whole 45 minutes of excitement. I might be put to work here if all people on track are gonna be giving us a show as seen in the quali splits. I might be in for another recap video tomorrow. Let's go Blaze! Yes, Chris, let's go! The Blaze boys. I think we've only seen Dead Drop and Mr. Doug Boss from Blaze Motorsports. I don't see Horst Webb at the moment. I don't see Crisscross.
Six Scarab is also in there.
And Six Scarab is also in there. So we have 3 Blaze guys. Six Scarab being the top guy of Blaze at the moment. We do have exclusive, of course, Mr. Endem. And we have a couple of other quick guys. Craft Racer, Jack Darms, Kyle Mabon, Meat Pearl. Meat Pearl, what I said, always good in qualifying. Also having a lot of bad luck, Johnny, in the races. What do we say about bad luck in the races?
That it can happen, and if it happens, you go on to the next one. At least that's for me how I think about it. For you, it's a different story.
For me, it's a different story. Yes. I already told the chat that I have a lot of respect for the guys that have incidents, big incidents, and they stay in the race. Like Endem had yesterday, you can only applaud it.
30 seconds.
Having a big crash and still going to the pits and continuing on. Idodo, we will be trying to go into Helicam for the first corner like we always do. We will go on Helicam with Endem, and I hope we're going to see a whole train of cars making it through the first corner, but as broadcasters we do hope for a bit of action. Klorpter said to me, Tynus, we don't want to see everything that happens in XCL. I do agree. We don't want to see everything, but we do want to see all the action that XCL races have to offer. Just stay calm. Yes. I was gonna say something very stupid again, Chris, but I thought about it before. Those 2 seconds my brain worked. I thought about it and I was like, nah, we're not gonna say anything stupid tonight.
Yeah, at the moment the stream mascot is what's a rub? Yoshi.
Stream mascot is sitting in between me and Johnny at the moment, guarding the controller for switching the views and stuff. So if anything happens, we're gonna be hearing a dog flying through the room. No, I'm kidding. Yoshi is my my best friend. I gotta say, it's a dog, but he is my best friend, and I would never hurt him. The only way I would hurt him is by dying or by maybe sometimes getting him back in line a little bit, but it's my friend. Definitely never want your friend to be hurting. As we see Endem coming up on the fast right-hander in warm-up pace, of course. Yes, Buddha is my friend, but Buddha is definitely in second. Buddha is not sleeping with me in my bed, and Yoshi is, so
Yeah, a couple of more corners. hours, then the formation lap is finished.
Yoshi also doesn't wear clothes in the bed, so if Johnny ever ends up with no clothes in my bed, I'm gonna be finding new friends, everybody.
That's not gonna happen.
Coming up on the chicanes, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Chicanes, one more right-hander. And then we're on to the start-finish straight. We are about to possibly witness a very, very exciting first lap and a very, very exciting 45 minutes with the whole of the top 10 within 2/10 of each other. So here we go. Green lights, and we're off into Alicante.
Go, go, go.
See straight away 3 people with a drive through. If we're gonna jump start or need to make it start. And it's there's a rush. I'm just gonna say it's a very clean race start. And they're in the lead, followed by Neil Richards. And they have broke away from Meatball. Doug Boss is behind Meatball, sorry. They have a second gap.
And Lynn Richard driving away from the back at the moment. These two guys creating a nice and comfortable gap in the first lap. That's only gonna help them deciding pit stops, deciding pace. What do you want to do? As we see behind them, 2 guys very, very close together. Meatball, Doug Boss. A lot of small gaps. We will be we don't have so many cameras that we can watch it all, but like we said, the whole top 10 was very, very close to each other, so we will be going back to Mr. Idodo in the Honda with 3 guys behind him, having 6 carab started in what I believe was 6.
Oh, 6 carab is off the track.
6 carab having a little slide off to the left hander. He lost a couple of positions on the start, lost a couple more. First, second. Fallen back to P21. Like we said, this is the smallest gap at the moment, but look behind. We have 3 tenths, 5 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 seconds, 2 tenths, 4 tenths, 2 tenths, 3 tenths. Johnny, what do we think?
It's crazy. It's nice to see. You see that Pulse is only 1/10 behind Meat Girl. So maybe he can plan an attack in the chicane. See that if he's gonna do it, a bit wide for Meat Girl. But he keeps the position. His other opportunity is turn 1.
Turn 1, ladies and gentlemen. We will be going to Cal Mabon, chasing Idodo around, and we have so many small gaps at the moment that we have to make choices. I do see a nice little train in the background, and I'm gonna be switching towards there. We have a nice little train over here, and Nice little train further back behind Pepsi.
Switcher is the position. Sven Botermans, as we say it in Dutch.
We see 6 car falling back to P21. Already in P20. We want to go to these guys over here, and we will be watching the split between Meat Girl and Doug Boss, but at the moment, before we start switching too much, we'll follow Idodo in the Honda with Kyle Mabon behind and Gamble. Two very solid drivers.
At that moment we see that Neil Richard has the fastest lap of the race, but it's only 2 laps short, so it can change quickly. It's 1.4 behind. And Gamble Jungle is closing in. Buy some glasses because it's a bit difficult to see sometimes for me.
Johnny is even older than me, so imagine what his eyes are doing. He's watching the broadcast on the screen with binoculars.
Here we have a three-way battle for P.
Weaving on the straight, ladies and gentlemen, weaving on the straight. We don't see any flags waved. I don't think they're gonna be waved in the game. Weaving 2 times is not a very big deal.
We saw that number 23 has received a stop and go. It's 2 laps to complete that.
Number 23
He's taking a stop and go.
is having his stop.
So, received
Heading, or Real Lucky Fish having done his stop and go. Heading still on the move with a stop and go. As we see, Real Lucky Fish has been into the pits. Didn't do his stop and go yet, so he was speeding into the pit lane. That's has resulted into a penalty. As we see these guys over here. We do see some gaps coming into the field, Johnny. We do have Kyle Mabon and Gamble Jungle, 4/10. The rest we do not. We do have NSR and Jack Darms. What is our choice tonight?
it's very close between 16 and 17 and 18.
We do see these guys of 3. Very good. Mr. Weza, Pepsi in the Audi. Is Pepsi even here? Pepsi has fallen back. A very nice sounding Aston Martin, if I might say. You guys have never been here on the broadcast. The Aston Martin, a dark green Aston Martin, is the sexiest one around, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me it's I cannot say it, but for me it's other color. So I will be.
We see a couple of guys here. A train coming up. Kyle Mabon is leading the pack with Craft Racer, Gamble Jungle, still behind. Here, a 4-way battle. See Doug Boss closing in, Idodo closing in. Want to see 3 guys. We do want to see these 3 guys, ladies and gentlemen. 3 guys battling for P3.
Also made a little mistake. 3 for 3. And Idodo is next to Doug's Boss and he takes the position from Doug's Boss. see that NSR Styles VXX has a drive-through penalty.
See Doug Boss taking a look at Idodo on the inside but not having enough speed. That Honda is a very quick car in the right hands, but not a lot of drivers can handle that Honda. That Honda is yeah, I do like it. I wish I had the skills and the capability of driving that car every race. I am the kind of person, if I see a lot of Ferraris, if I see a lot of McLarens, if I see a lot of BMWs, I am the guy that wants something special. That's one of the reasons I drive an Aston Martin, and that's one of the reasons I'm probably not at front. No. Besides having no skills, it might also be a car issue, but yes, we like to see different special kind of cars, like a Lexus yesterday winning at Catalonia and a Jag last time on Monza. These kind of cars are very rare to see on the grid, but we do love them.
Yeah, you see this close battle for P4, but we also see at P11 that Coffee is 110 behind the switcher mode driver. He's already passing. Yeah, he's already.
That drop being ahead, and Switzer Motorsport making a move along the outside. And in tears or in joy?
Well, we see some door banging, but that's normal in GT racing.
This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Making moves. Oh, and as we do see, if I am not mistaken. Who did we see? That was Gamble Jungle, in my opinion.
Yeah, he went out. We'll see who they were.
Sadly didn't see it, Johnny.
No, because we were focusing on something else. Sometimes that happens. Oh, did they touch again?
Do see a nice little train in the works over here. Mr. Ciaubutaru, our Romanian racer, in front of Mr. Vista and Ghost Navigator. But we do not want to miss out on Meatwheel, Idodo, Doug Boss. This is the battle at the moment, Johnny. We are gonna stick around at the front of the field.
And it's the battle for the podium at the moment. We still have 32 minutes left in the race.
With car number 32 completing his stop.
Yeah, that's one thing to do. Nice categories.
Evening, Wayne. I hope you are enjoying the broadcast. I hope you had a nice day. We do have Yoshi around. Yoshi is staying quiet for tonight, or at least until now. But he is guarding the controller for selecting the driver. So every time I try to touch that controller, he's biting my ass off. But I'm such a big guy. I'm not even worried about it. Apologies for what, Wayne? What do we want to apologize for? For not joining the event.
Dodo is peeking on the inside. Was there a touch? I don't know, but it's free right almost.
3 wide coming up onto the chicane, Johnny.
Meadville keeps his position for now.
Tears or enjoyment, Johnny? What are we gonna choose?
I always choose enjoyment. And if tears from me, enjoyment.
You will get the enjoyment, I will get the pleasure.
Yeah.
But not with each other, yeah? We gotta say that on the broadcast. Not with each other.
That's true, that's true.
As we do see Mr. Meatwheel coming out on top in that fight, and Idodo still behind, Doug Ball still behind Idodo as well.
Back in front of them, but he made space for them. That's a very good gesture of him.
And with Meatwheel way a little bit, we'll be going to Idodo and going through the split, because I do see another battle, which said it was 1/10. It's possibly a little bit further away than a 10th. There's Sven Bodemans being behind BMW Switzerland. I'm always struggling, like it's so nice to say a name, Johnny. Like Sven Bodemans, Gamble Jungle, Dead Drop, and then we're just saying, oh, BMW. BMW in that, but do we mean the person BMW or the car BMW?
He drives always in the BMW, not FC. So, likes BMWs. So that's his name.
You are just gonna refer to him as BMW W.
Or like some. That's probably gonna be it. But we have seen an Italian broadcaster pronounces that car in a very different way.
BMW, BMW, Johnny. BMW for the win.
That's not the case at the moment. We still have.
But that's a Italian guy doing broadcasts for another community league. But gotta say, everybody has an accent. We do have an accent. Italian guys, Spanish guys, German guys. I think we all know that very famous clip of the USA Navy against a German lighthouse, something like that. We are sinking. You are not sinking, but you're thinking, basically. Everybody has language works, but yes, we do watch a lot of streams. But, this battle still going on. Idodo behind Meatbirl had a taste. Idodo had a taste of P3, but Meatbirl came back and kept his position. Idodo in fourth and Duck Boss still very, very close behind Idodo in the Honda. With Endem already having a gap of 7 seconds. If Endem is not gonna be touching any grass, any curbs today, not flying in. back? Are we back or are we not back? I hope we're back in the game, but yes, the headset keeps cutting off, but what we said was, Idodo, I don't know if you all saw that moment Idodo was having, and he went into the fast right-hander uphill, possibly touched the curb, unsettled that Honda, and that Honda spinning out to the right side. Then we had Duck Boss overtaking Idodo, of course, and we do at the moment have Meatburl P3 in the pit lane, and then in the pit lane, and Craft Racer continuing. So the split times are at the moment not correct, but it's why we're having issues with the headset is unknown to us. The only possible thing I could imagine is we've got a Bluetooth headset connected to the Xbox, and we've got Bluetooth ears connected to the TV for a two-way sound basically for the game, and that we know what's going to happen. The headset and the earplugs or the earbuds are probably interfering sometimes with each other. Wat zeg je? Wat zeg je? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Huh?
Hey?
Here we see
Klootzak.
crazy guy. Lynn Richard has pitted and he's on P13, 19 seconds behind Coach Navigate. He's in the pits also. Jay Velos is also top 6, still needs to do that pit stop. The golden rule is in racing, if you are in front, pit as late as possible.
If you're in front, do an overcut basically.
Yeah, for keeping track position.
Track position. These guys have pitted. Lynn Richard, Jack Darms.
You see the race leader Adam has pitted also, he's back on P6. He still wants the fastest lap of the race.
And we do see Doug Boss ahead of Meatburl. Meatburl was in P2 before his pit stop.
And now he's behind Doug Boss, so Doug Boss had a better pit stop.
Doug Boss had a great pit stop.
He's 4 tenths in front of me. The Ford Mustang has a crazy top end speed on straights. And they are going to Elf on their way to Renault. Renault now. It's 2 reps on. Hey! Allemaal schippers hier ook. Sorry for the Dutch. I keep it in English.
We are gonna be trying to keep it in English as much as possible. We do have 2 people named Crisscross and Klorpte. They are tempting us to make this a Dutch stream, but we will not allow that. We will not allow that. Klorpte might be handling XCL, but we are handling these. We are handling these broadcast buttons, ladies and gentlemen.
We still have 80 minutes to go. Race.
We see a gap, Johnny, over here, 6 tenths.
It's Marvinelli against Coast Navigator.
Marvinelli, what I know, Johnny, is a Dutch guy. He speaks Dutch, but being Marvinelli, he probably eats a lot of spaghetti at home, I think.
Yeah, that's probably the case. Or he has an Italian wife. We don't know.
Glorpter, we are exactly. I'm not gonna send you any DMs because it might be seen as explicit, but we are exactly sitting about 30, 40, 50 centimeters apart.
Yeah, can you please keep your hands off him?
If I pull my pants down, he'd have it on his lap. No, no, just kidding, just kidding. Nobody heard that. We're gonna cut this out, Jared. This is gonna be edited out.
We see Pepsi now behind FC Pro, second. Craft Racers, Beyond still has to pit. Same goes for Sven Botemans. They are the last two guys to pit for this race.
We do see Roydy and Brista coming up on T1. McLaren versus Ferrari.
Yeah,
Six Carab close behind. Close behind.
Is the inside line here? Yeah, he takes the position from the road. His next victim is Restart.
Carab trying to make his way through the field after having that spin in the second lap.
This is the battle for P13 with Pepsi and FC.
We're not gonna be staying here long, ladies and gentlemen, because we do want to see what's happening between Brista, Roydy, 6 Carab, or should we say Brista, 6 Carab and Roydy. Looking at possible gaps, ladies and gentlemen, we do have in front Doug Boss and me 5/10 apart. We have, of course, still Craft Racer Sven Botemans in second, but with and then just 8/10 behind. As soon as NM passes him, or if Craft Racer pitted, anything, and then we'll be back in P1. Virtual P1 for Craft Racing. Doug Boss way behind with Endem already going into the last corner and Doug Boss just getting onto the left hairpin towards the uphill section towards the chicanes. Chris's imagination is going wild. Two guys doing one broadcast. Sounds a little bit different than the thing you googled when you were younger, right? Two guys, one broadcast.
These guys in Kent, I don't know who they are.
Do we know these guys? Do we know these guys? Who's Glorpter and who's Chris? Did anyone see him ever? Can somebody ban them? Can somebody ban them from XCL? As we see Kyle Mabon in the BMW and Pepsi in the Audi, Jay Velos catching up. This is as much as we're excited for Doug Boss and Meat Burl.
Still close to each other.
Do we want to see a two-way or a four-way, Johnny?
It's up to you, mate. It's up to you. Oh, I think the boss just made a little mistake. Not like that. He's still holding on. They go into the corner. I will not pronounce the name again because maybe I have.
I'm gonna try it. La Quesa.
Yeah, your Spanish is very good, sir.
Si, senor. Si.
And Nico is close now. Take his chance. Chicane. wait for the straight with that Mustang power.
Chris wants to see a cup.
Yeah, here I have a cup.
We have a cup. It's got drink in it and nothing else.
Is he gonna go for it?
Meatball coming up on Duck Boss very fast. T1 move, yes or no? Are they going off? Do we have tears? Do we have enjoyment? We are 50-50, I guess, Johnny.
It's not really tears, it's just hard racing. It can happen. They say in GT, if you don't bang doors, then you are not racing.
If you don't kiss each other a little bit, it's not worth it.
That's for another story, but...
We see Pepsi, Jay Velos still chasing each other. That Audi being a fast car on the straight. And 6 Carab back in P17, only having made up 4 positions from lap 2. It's going to be a very hard race, but we do see a lot of guys close to each other. Blue flags all around. Six P17 restart behind it. And we have Roydy, Marvin Manley.
We saw Pepsi spinning there. He is into gravel now, or getting out.
Pepsi getting out of the gravel. As Audi also being not an easy car to handle, but it is one of the best sounding high-pitched cars we have in the game.
It's also somebody else, I think.
We have this battle going on. Duck Boss, Meat Burl, and Nin Richard coming up. This is what we're gonna be looking at.
Yeah, it's going to be the last 10 minutes of the race. So maybe a pit stop, maybe struggle with their tires. If they didn't change their tires, they will struggle a little bit at the end. Depends on your driving style.
Duck Boss P4, Meatball P5, and Nin Richard are gonna be all in the mix for that P4 position. We do see Idodo and Gamble Jungle having a battle in the background. Jack Darms driving a lonely race between Duck Boss, Meatball, Nin Richard, and Idodo and Gamble Jungle. 3 cars, 1 car to come. And if these 3 cars in front of Jack Darms are gonna be battling for a while longer, Jack Darms might be joining in, and Idodo and Gamble Jungle might be catching up, and we're gonna have a very fun last couple of minutes of today's Catalonia. We watch T1. After T1 we will be going back to Duck Boss.
I think they are both driving for Velocity Racing, I think. Gamble Jungle. They let each other live.
Gamble Jungle making the move stick into T1, having passed Idodo. Back to Duck Boss, Meat Burl, and Nin Richard.
Those 3 are close together. And Sven Boterman still has to do his pit stop.
Boss taking a little bit more curb than he would like possibly. Meat Burl literally almost inside the Boss rear bump.
still close between
Campbell Jungle and Idodo. We will be watching the chicanes.
and also for P14 we have Velos MC Pro and 6 Carab, very close at MC Pro.
Duck Boss, having a little bit more breathing room. We will be switching quickly to... No, Johnny, we're not switching. We will be waiting for T1, T2, T3, and then we will be switching to J Velos and MC Pro. Okay, we do have a little bit of time right now. Look at this train over here. J Velos, 6 Carab, MC Pro, and Rista in the McLaren. So we've got 2 battles going on.
2 very close battles, it's very nice to see.
Back to Duck Boss, Johnny. We don't want to miss out. Choices, missing out.
Yeah, it's you have to make. You see Nin Richard is now more over Meadville than Meadville was over the boss. He has to look in his mirrors also. That's the advantage for the boss at the moment. Space. There is now a blue flag.
I don't think it's a blue flag, it's Mr. Craft Racer.
Sorry, my mistake. Couldn't see the number. That's why I need the glasses.
So we've got a 4-way battle
For podium.
for podium, and we've got a 4-way battle for top 5.
I think it's potential P2 because both the ones still have to pit. And I think he will fall behind this group.
These guys are going to be battling, John.
And
We might see an 8-way battle in the last 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's far away. It's a dream. It's a dream come true.
Oh.
Whoa! Very big crash on the straight.
And the boss and Nin Richards avoided a little bit. They are winners, or not the winners, but they avoided.
Craft Racer, Meadburl. They had a very hard crash. Craft Racer immediately in the pits. Oh no, that's Sven Boden. I'm lying. I shouldn't be lying.
Nixon Anders.
Hey,
Chris Nixon. Here we see Campbell Jungle.
Who did we see having a crash? Campbell Jungle and Craft Racer. And we have Idodo behind them. We have Duck Boss and Nin Richard surviving.
See Sven Botemans has a ST30, G30. It's pit stop.
Meadburl and 6 Carab were the ones going off very hard.
Yeah, they went very hard off.
Duck Boss, very lucky with that incident on the start-finish straight, Johnny. We're gonna have to watch that back in a replay.
Yeah, if we had a replay, we can watch it back. He got tapped. I'm not the one who plays on the replay. It's up to the stewards to decide whose fault.
Yep. That's a good way to remind people we are not stewards, ladies and gentlemen. We are just always talking about what we're seeing on track.
Jack Barnes is now next to the boss in turn 1 and he passes him. Because the balls have now, of course, damage. So the car handles them.
Nin Richard was possibly the guy being already close to the front. The guy that made it out the best that incident, start finish, last lap.
Yes, it is. And for Adam, it's a boring race like he wants. Starting all a gap of 25 seconds at least.
Craft Racer in the incident with 6 Carab. 6 Carab having fallen back to P13 again. Made his way all the way back top 10, top 8 guys, and then having that instant on the street. We do see Jay Velos and Sven Bodemans possibly did his pit stop and now doing his stop and go 30 seconds. That's gonna cost him. That's gonna be putting him way back onto the grid. I see him again. I'm giving him a shout out every broadcast. Mr. Ice, not the fastest, but I do see him every time when we're in the lobby. This black and white combined with red BMW, always doing his best, not having the greatest of paces, but always in the races and always trying to improve himself. Somebody get this guy a free coaching session, please, because I do admire this guy. I'm not the one capable enough of coaching somebody, but if you do have time, if you are fast, please help this man get a little bit better, because he is determined to get faster.
We are in the last minute of the race. Richard P2 with 4 seconds, yeah. J-Tar says 1 second. Give to the cross.
We had 2 four-way battles before that crash.
Yeah, give it all you can. It ended in
no battles at all.
No battles at all. We still have Marvinelli close to restart. Yeah, it ended the battle for P3, P2 in my opinion. The crash.
Do we stream the Misano race?
Yeah, it's
OXOX. We haven't. This race was the only race we planned on doing, but
it starts in a half hour.
It starts in half an hour, and
if you guys want it, then we can do it.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Johnny we're like 4 hands on 1 belly. But with all the shit we've already been saying, that's probably too much for the chat. Chat going wild in a minute, I guess.
We are on the last lap.
But if you guys want it, if you guys let us know in the chat, do we want another Misano broadcast?
The boss also has STG30, that's gonna cost him a couple of positions. Very unfortunate.
If you all say yes, if you say yes in chat, we will do. Yes, Chris, we're gonna be broadcasting. We're gonna be broadcasting until 6 a.m.
I can't multitask unfortunately because I'm already up since 6 a.m. But yeah, Adam is still in the lead. He's going to the last chicane.
Last corner. The view.
A winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner for Andam. Having had his Nürburgring disappointment yesterday, Andam takes a solid, massive win in the Catalonian sun.
A win for Exclusive Esports again. And then we have Nin Richard here, P2.
If everybody, we've got 10 viewers, if you all type in the chat if you want to see us do Misano after a little break of half an hour, we'll be going live for Misano as well.
We have Nin Richards coming in P2, and after him is Jack Darms, S. Brown, I call him S. Brown, coming in the podium place. Doug Paul's in 4th, but with 60 seconds penalty. Campbell Jungle in 5th, Idodo in 6th in the Honda, very nice. Respect for you, my friend, because I cannot drive that car. We have Craft Racer in P7, he was one of the victims with that 4-way battle. And then Drop Coffee in 8th.
We have Andam doing a victory lap around Catalonia. What do we think about that? I think he deserves it after yesterday's disappointment.
He deserves it. Today was a new day for him, so he took the win.
We have Nin Richard, P2, and Jack Darms, P3. You gave me a shit car. Yes, we did. The Honda, I don't know, it's a beast, but it's so tricky. Craft Racer, we have been watching you guys, and we are not sure, and we're not gonna be deciding on who gave you the hit, but we believe you and 6 Carab had the worst of it. Nin Richard got up to second place, and Gamble Jungle and possibly Idodo and Dead Drop taking advantage of that crash.
Yeah, and that's the race on Catalunya.
This was the race on Catalunya, ladies and gentlemen. We had a question if we want to stream the Misano race. You will possibly see us back online in about half an hour. We're gonna take a little break, we're gonna be drinking.
Yeah, and I want to say something else. If you guys want to give feedback, or if we have things we can improve, then just send us a DM or just do a shout out to us, and we try to be better next time, and we try to fix the issues with the mic. But I'm not technical enough to do that at once, so maybe we need somebody for that. Because I still live in the Stone Age, as some people know.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We had Endem in first, and I do really want to give him a heads off coming back from yesterday's disappointment. So we will be signing off for this race, and we will be back in about 35 minutes for Misano live on XCL TV. Make sure you join the Discord, talk about the race. If you haven't joined XCL, go to the website xboxcommunityleague.com, and if you have any questions, join the Discord. Loads of helpful people, and we will see you all in about 35 minutes.
35 minutes.